If you're in business, I'm sure you've heard of Peter Drucker. If you've not had a chance to read any of his work, it certainly is worth studying. It really is. He's the father of modern management. Of all his quotes, this one is really my favorite. The core functions of business are marketing and innovation. Everything else is an expense. If you think about this guy, he spent his life thinking about business. He's the father of modern management, right? So the guy has spent a lot of time on this. And this is his quote: the two core functions of business are marketing and innovation. Everything else is an expense. That's a huge statement to make, but I believe it to be true. And that means if it really is all about innovation and marketing, that means that marketers and the agencies that service them, they're in charge of innovation too, because they're closest to the consumer. They know what the consumer wants. I mean, innovation and marketing are kind of tied together in those marketing departments. So it's almost like marketers and the agencies that serve them are the drivers of all global business, because that's really what he's saying here. So when you think about innovation and how important it is, and you think about marketing, think about really big brands, really big brands. And I had a chance to have, or really listen in on a conversation with two people that normally you'd never get a chance to listen in on. So huge, massive company like Campbell's, big, global, as big as they get, as big as an iconic brand as you can get, Campbell's, right? But in a category that really isn't all that, it's not technology, it's not aerospace. You don't really probably think about innovation and a category like soup and products such as that. So you have to be really creative to innovate in a category like that, because it doesn't naturally happen. So imagine a conversation that would take place in an office that we would never get to hear, a conversation of like a really senior guy, like a senior vice president, that would report to a CEO who's really kind of in charge of trying to figure out how to innovate. So this man has to figure this out. He reaches out to a trusted colleague of his, and they're sitting in an office and they're talking about how can we innovate a global billion-dollar business like this, knowing that those decisions are going to have ramifications to literally tens of thousands of people, not to mention shareholders. Think about that conversation and how cool it would be to listen in and learn from that. That's what we're going to get a chance to. That's what I had a chance to do a few days ago, and we recorded it. And this is the first time that we actually had a guest interviewer. So I think you'll really enjoy it.